I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you are dating in 2026, you are cooked because, well, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Let's just go ahead and get into this Cam Newton and Angela Simmons conversation.
No.
Hoping to date, taking dates. Yeah.
What does that even
But
look
I'm
like?
single. So, but I'm open. It means like if it makes sense, I'll take a date. That's what it means.
How would one go about saying, what's up?
There's DM, there's text, there's flowers, there's tons of ways to find me.
Now, I want to preface this question.
Now, for context, Angela Simmons is the daughter of Run DMC. Basically, he's a popular rapper, old school rapper. Well, I guess, have to preface that by saying I'm a 90s baby, so old school for a 90s baby rapper. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she's a celebrity. You might know her from growing up hip hop. But she was also on Run's House, that show that used to come on, just one of the early, reality TV show type stuff that used to come on TV. I grew up watching this girl, you know what I mean? And, she's not like, I'm not gonna lie, she's cool. She's cool. I didn't really care for the growing up in hip hop portrayal of these people, but I'm gonna just be honest because it made them look bad. But the reason why we're looking at this is because we have to dissect and really understand what women are looking to and the example that is set. And that's why I have to preface this, because sometimes when you speak and when you're objective about the bad behavior and the mindset of women, then it's like, oh, you hate women. And I don't hate women. I genuinely don't. So I'm just preface that before we really get into it, because boy. And just, I want you to peep the way if you ever hear somebody say that relationships and modern relationships aren't transactional, go back and listen to the way that she says, oh, I'll do it if it makes sense. You'll notice the way that she talks about dealing with other people. Listen to it.
Your time. Like they say in church, take your time.
Take your time, baby. Let him use you.
Let him
use you. When is it a little alarming for you to receive a gift? Is it ever too soon to receive a gift?
Absolutely not. You should come with a gift. Why not?
Really?
That's how you court. Yes, show up with a gift.
Okay, what's a respectable...
That's so much to unpack right there.
Like they say in church, take your time.
Take your time, baby. Let him use you.
Let him
use you. When is it a little alarming for you to receive a gift? Is it ever too soon to receive a gift?
Absolutely not. You should come with a gift.
Now, you hear that, right? This woman is essentially saying that you need to, from the gate, come bearing gifts to this woman. Like, this is, I need you to really break down or really understand what this is, because this is the return for the this is basically a ghetto dowry. This is essentially what this is, and it's like, what? What? Because that's how like in certain places, like overseas, the way that you would do this, and it used to be back in the day too, but I mean, certain ways you would do is you would go and you would approach a woman's family or a family, and then they would give you the daughter. They would give you the daughter in exchange for a payment. That payment was a dowry. Now, that worked. It's two different versions of this, and I think the one of them has different names, but I'm just calling them dowry for simplicity's sake right now. There's two different versions. There's one where the bride's family pays the groom to take the daughter, and then basically to raise their status or for a union or whatever, resource, whatever. So the other instance is where a man with resources, or a man in general who has to accumulate resources, basically will go and approach the family of the woman that he wants to marry, and he would pay the family for taking their daughter. Now, this is essentially what Angela Simmons is referring to, or that is the historical context of courting. When you're courting someone, you are courting for the explicit purpose of marrying that person. So that's already the disconnect that we have, because what she's talking about is dating. They're talking about dating and getting to know a person and seeing what happens. And that's what we notice with a lot of modern relationships right now. Oh, let's just talk. Let's just have fun. We can do everything, whatever. Let's just see what happens. And then if it don't work out, then we'll just go our separate ways and just, whatever. And I just want you to notice that this is how, let's just talk in Kevin Samuels language, right? Angela Simmons would literally be an adjustable 6. She's not an 8, she's not a 9, and she's not a 10. She's an adjustable 6. When she's dolled up, yeah, she could pass for an 8, maybe. Yeah, she could pass for an 8. But Angela Simmons is not like the baddest chick in Hollywood. She's not the baddest reality TV star. Let's just be honest. I'm not saying she's ugly, but she's not the baddest. So if she can have that expectation and pass that down, that's why I'm always saying what I say when I say that these women nowadays are so bad, because even the average women have the same expectations as the exceptional women, right? You got to come with the gift. Come with it. You got to come with the gift. You have to come bearing gifts. The only sad part is a lot of these women ain't worth the gift.
Why not?
Really?
That's how you court. Yes, show up with a gift.
Okay, what's a respectable first date gift?
I mean, there's tons of designers. There's thoughtful things.
Designers.
There's plane tickets.
Tickets.
There's just so many
Plane tickets like you get flew out?
It'll be we, because I'll come with a team. But, there's just...
What? You expected to just come with a plane ticket. Hey, I don't know if we're gonna click or not, but hey, let's just go over to Rome. Hey, let's just hit up Italy. So obviously, we know that this woman clearly is not talking about the average Joe. She's clearly not talking about the great Joe or the average or the exceptional Henrys. She's definitely not talking about about the old money, rich. Well, that's who she's talking about. Obviously, plane tickets to get to know someone, whether you go with your team or not. What, that mean he got to buy the plane tickets for the team too?
Ways.
And we done been talking for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I'm hearing so many ad-libs from behind. Yes.
I'm just telling you.
We literally had this conversation off camera, and they was like, Cam, with your little cheap behind, just because you ain't spending it, that don't mean somebody else.
I mean, yeah, the right man. If people
don't man it.
I'm just saying men have to date within their caliber. Like if it, if it makes sense, then that's where you meet the girl at. That's where you meet the woman at.
But I've heard this too. Don't set me up with the expectation that you can't keep up.
You need to keep it up. That's the thing.
That's what she said.
And that's what I mean. Women these days have they just have terribly obnoxious expectations. It's not even realistic. It's not even realistic. So already, just so you know, statistically speaking, just so you, 0.000, probably 3, maybe 1% of you actually qualify to even sit in the same room and have a conversation with Angela Simmons. Now, the scary part is that Angela Simmons' expectations are not drastically different from average regular women nowadays. You're not talking about all, of course. Of course we're not talking about all. But this is a reality that you have to face as a young man in the dating market, that you have to deal with the expectation that you have to be ready to fly a woman out just to get to know her. Only thing you know about this woman is that you're attracted to her. You think she's dope. But in order to stand out or in order to make a significant impact, and this is the one flaw, the one thing that I agree with people when they criticize social media, is that social media gave these regular women expectations of grandeur. Back in the day, women ain't know what ain't come to the town. If celebrities came through the town, that was their exposure. Whatever you saw on TV, that's what you saw on TV. Now with social media, you got these people living these illusion lifestyles, and now you got these women, they got access to these men that they would never have access to. Now they're doing things that they would never do, and now they're coming back and expecting the average everyday Joe to be able to compete. And when they can't compete, you can't handle it. Oh, you're not on the caliber. Oh, you should find someone that's on your caliber. Well, in reality, you're not on that man's caliber. You're not on his caliber, or else you be with him, right?
I'm just saying you need to keep it up. There is no reason not to receive random gifts, random thoughtful things from
But does
your
it go
man.
both ways, though?
I mean, it should start with...
That's a real mean.
Because it shouldn't start with the expectation of the woman courting. I'm not courting you. You need to court me. So if you do all the things come back. But you shouldn't be doing it for that reason.
Okay.
You should be doing it because you want the woman.
So give us an example. We don't need to know the who.
Of it.
Sure. But what would a gift typically look like in your tenure of dating? It's like
10 years. Once we in,
tenure of dating.
tenure.
Like if a person, like the first date, out of all the first dates that you ever had, from diners to all. Let me stop.
Okay.
It's getting a little
out of hand. Okay, we can wheel it back in.
What have you received?
Lots of different things.
What was the coolest one that really was like? Now
It to me like lots of roses. I like roses. Like you could start real sweet, but then there's
roses are sweet.
Yeah, often.
Women have this. Oh, you should have, and depending on the tone, it's like, oh, bless your heart.
They said you shouldn't have.
No, but it's like
I wouldn't say that. You should have. There's no, you shouldn't have. It's like, yeah, you should have.
Okay.
If you're trying to keep the girl.
Did you?
See, I don't like that energy. I don't like that energy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from the school where I believe that if a dude cares about you, and he's gonna do within his means to be able to do stuff for you, right? And he's gonna do it. I don't believe that dudes should overextend themselves and do it. That doesn't mean I'm not guilty of it. That doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. I'm saying that in a perfect ideal situation, men would, within their means, be able to do regular stuff if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that you should, be taking important bill money in order to buy a girl a dozen roses, DoorDash to her house, delivered with a Ted Riley imitator. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Singing her favorite R&B song. You know what I mean? But I do believe that when men have means, when men can do something and they care about you, they should and they will. I don't believe that women should sit there and be like, oh, you should. Oh, you should. Because that's the wrong attitude about it. That's not the attitude of women who are genuine and appreciate men. I'm just being honest with you. That's not the attitude of women who genuinely appreciate men. Why? And that's why you hear dudes say that they'll rather deal with an average woman than to deal with these 9s and 10s, because these 9s and 10s expect it. But it ain't nothing worse than an average woman with the mindset of a 9 or a 10. The truth of the matter is, you should be grateful. And actually, I take that back, because I've also heard the opposite. And you actually, now that I think about it, I've seen the opposite too. It really goes both ways. Really, because sometimes you'll find those 9s and 10s that are more humble. They're more humble than the average girls. Hey, we thinking this out in real time, but guys, we thinking this out in real time. You know what I mean? There ain't no script to this. But the point of this is that a lot of these people, a lot of these women specifically, are living in la delulu land. And that's the truth. Because you're putting yourself on this pedestal, but yet and still, not once has she been able to mention in this whole interaction what she's bringing to the table or what he's getting out of it, besides her attention or the opportunity to get to know her. I'm just saying, man, it's a lot.
Did you receive that was like
out the gates?
Oh, you did a big one on that one.
I just think continual flowers until you see me. If you just start talking to me and you want to find an address, I can find an address for you. It might not be mine, but I'll give you an address. I need to see effort. Because then, I give a lot. So I don't want to just give a lot and... Okay,
to the brothers that's out there, what does that actually mean? Because,
just be thoughtful.
A lot of women say that, but they never actually say what that giving a lot is. What is that giving a lot?
Oh, if I tell you my favorite thing,
can we quantify it? Can we give actual? Can we list it out in bullet points? What is that giving a lot? What does that entail besides your presence?
are my favorite
and access to the box. Come on, let's just be real.
That, or if I just happen to be talking and I'm like, oh, I'm at the store, and just say I see something random. A YSL boot. Let's just say something random, and you knew I wanted that, and you can do it. Why not? Why not? If I'm already doing it for myself, why not? And even if you meet a girl that's not doing it for herself, why not upgrade her? Why not?
Could you upgrade a man?
You could.
No. Not you.
Yeah.
You, Angela Simmons, could you upgrade a man? Sometimes your brain.
See, that's the point. That's the point. That's the point. I don't, and see, Cam, he really was validating what I was trying to get to in my last little tirade, which is that men that can do and genuinely care about the girl are gonna do it. When they got an attitude like you're doing it because you're expected to do it and not because you care about the person, that makes you less likely to do it. The women who are humble and have better attitudes are typically women that get better results and better outcomes in life. And that's just a fact. Not always universally true, because there are a lot of dirtbags that take advantage of those women. But to go even further, because Cam just highlighted the other point of what I was trying to make, is that as a man, I care less about what you can do for me. But if you could appreciate what I can do for you, that's enough. I mean, yeah, you need to bring something to the table, but I mean, that's a baseline, I feel like, in my opinion. That attitude of, oh, yeah, oh, that's the least you could do. Oh, yeah, you got me flowers. Oh, that's the least you could do. That's the wrong attitude. That's a crazy attitude to have. Yeah, it's the least he could do, but that shouldn't be your attitude about receiving it. But then if somebody call you stuck up, they'll be wrong, right? Oh, it's just my high expectations. Truth of the matter is, and I can only speak for myself. I don't really care about what a woman can do. I care more about if she can appreciate what I can do. That's just me. I can't speak for other dudes. If I'm wrong, if I'm off, I'm entirely open to that possibility that I am the only person that feels like that. I don't care. I just don't. I don't. But I think it's important for it to be reciprocal or reciprocated. It has to go both ways. It has to be mutually beneficial. It has to be symbiotic and not parasitic. That's the least you could do, is a parasitic mindset.
Is ready, but your body.
Yeah, I come with a lot, so absolutely. If you have me, you're automatically upgraded.
That was too hard.
I'm just saying.
Now that was an ad lib that I was like, okay, I can appreciate.
I mean, you'll definitely get some attention. You'll get some attention, but I mean, I think that depends on who you are and what your lifestyle is. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an automatic upgrade. I mean, there are definitely perks to being with Angela Simmons. I mean, I guess I can see that if that's what you're into.
Now, this was a good find, given our discussion. Your brother JoJo said on his podcast that you're attracted to street dudes.
Oh, Lord, this came up before. Just give me one. Go ahead, finish.
Would you say that's true or not true?
I'm attracted to real. And so if the person is real.
What?
That's what it is. It's not even about just necessarily a street dude. Like, obviously, are we going to talk on street dudes? They're smart. I've met some good people. I don't go based off of like, I want a street dude. That's what I'm looking for. I go by character.
Hold up, look. What?
Go based off of like, I want a street dude. That's what I'm looking for.
Would you say that's true or not true?
Is she attracted to street dudes?
I'm attracted to real. And so if the person is real, that's what it is.
So I'm attracted to real dudes, not attracted to quote unquote street dudes. But we know that in black culture, people typically look at street dudes as the definition of real.
It's not even about just necessarily a street dude. Like, obviously, are we going to talk on street dudes?
Look at it. You see that energy? I mean, obviously. I mean, that's what she's saying. I mean, obviously, street dudes are real dudes. You know what I mean? I think, you know what I mean? Look at them. I mean, they're smart. First of all, street dudes ain't that smart. They really aren't. Just because you're intelligent, just because you have the capacity to learn doesn't make you smart. Or just because you have just because you have the capacity to think and use your brain does not make you smart. If you use your brain for bad decisions, then you're still foolish. You're foolish. You can know how to count all the bags of that powder. You can know how to flip and make money. You can know how to do all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, if you're living in a lifestyle that is dangerous or harmful to you and those around you, then you're foolish. You can't be smart and foolish, right? Not actively. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Not actively. How can you be actively behaving as a fool? Like, that means like it's a lifestyle. Street dudes live a lifestyle. If you're living the lifestyle of a fool, how could you be considered smart? You just having some intelligence. I think there's a distinction between being intelligent and smart. What, wouldn't you? You might have all the common sense and not be able to read.
They're smart. I've met some good people. I don't go based off of like, I want a street dude, that's what I'm looking for. I go by character, type of person it is. There's so many other things that play into the equation. So would I say I'm just attracted to a type, protector and provider? You know, like a solid dude, like a stand-up dude, a loyal dude. Like, that's what I like.
First glance,
which we know that people assume is what street dudes are. That's what I mean. Let them talk, and then they end up telling on themselves. Let them talk. You let them talk, they tell on themselves, because at the end of the day, we know that that's what black culture defines as street, or attributes those qualities to street dudes. And she, like I said, she's not different from most women. So think about it. You got to be a street dude. You got to be rich. Start from the get-go. You gotta be rich. You gotta be romantic. You gotta have you gotta be wealthy. You gotta be romantic. You gotta be thoughtful. You gotta be intuitive. Emotionally intelligent.
You
gotta be loyal. You gotta be loyal. You gotta be a protector. You gotta be strong.
Approach. What's the first thing you notice with a guy?
Their mannerisms, like how they carry themselves. Because it's not always just how they look, it's like an aura. Like if you step in a room and it's like, oh, that's a man. Opening doors, like it's an energy. I'm attracted to that.
Basically, that's just a layman's way of saying that she's just it's that bad boy aura, the energy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The men that will watch this show, what are no-nos?
Dishonesty. I just don't like it. Don't lie to me. You want to lie to me? It's stupid. Like, cause like I'd rather just have a conversation with you. Like if you have something you need to hide, I don't like that. Cause if I'm putting everything on the table, you put everything on the table, and we're all being honest here. Or if you feel like you want to do something that ain't right, like let me know. Put me in. Don't let me be on the other side.
But can you handle it? You can't. Can you?
I can handle the conversation, and then let me figure out what I want to do with my time. Like don't play with me. So like when it comes to stuff like that, I don't play about that, and I won't play with you. So if we both are on the same page and it's like, okay, cool. Like at any time, you could always talk to me. Will I like it? It don't matter. It's just more about the honesty, because the honesty wins me over before anything else. Yeah. Like I respect it.
Say less. Now, from the beginning, your ex publicly said he had a crush on you and declared it to the world. Dope song, by the way. After that relationship, do you ever think that the crush should have just remained the crush?
That was a long time ago. I remember that.
Crush.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's good. It's fine. What more are you looking for?
No.
It didn't need to remain the crush. Like I had a great relationship.
What did that relationship teach you?
That I'd be a great wife.
That I'd be a
Is
great
that saying
wife.
that?
You see what I'm talking about? You go through all that courting and all that stuff. That's not the intention. That's not what it was intended when we talk about courting. You weren't intended to court a woman and then just go your separate ways because it don't work out. No, when you were courting a woman, you were gonna marry her. What? So you went through all that just to walk away and just be like, oh, well, next time if it work out, that is the flaw with these modern relationships these days. And that's what I'm talking about. We're cooked.
Other parties would not be a great husband?
No, I never said that.
Moving right along. I see that stare. Let me get my bearings together.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Bearings. Drink my wine again.
Now, hold on now. Because when did you know it was over?
With what?
Just the feeling. Because we all have relationships that like, okay, no, that's the straw. And then, yeah.
No, I just think, if you're in a relationship long-term, and I was in a long-term relationship for a very long time, at some point, if it came to an end, it was just because I feel like maybe he just wasn't ready, and then we're not in the same space. But my relationship was great. Love him down, love his family, respect him. So it's just maybe he wasn't ready.
Did y'all stay together?
You see, all this investment, all this time, all these resources, all this energy, physical connection, intimacy, all that stuff invested just to walk away and do it again with somebody else, or not, you know what I mean, or multiple people. Doesn't really sound like a good deal.
We stayed together. What do you mean?
Were you and him staying together?
We were locked in, for sure.
So y'all met family. He met Sutton.
Family. We are family. That's what I would consider family.
That's cool. Could you double spin the block?
I can do what God wants me to do.
Oh, now,
I don't know.
Oh, now you can do what God wants you to do. I'm pretty sure God didn't want you busting it open for that dude, living with that dude and doing all that kind of stuff. You don't move worrying about what God wants you to do. I hate when women do. You know what? I had enough. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is interesting. Like I said, I think that we're cooked. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hype it up. You know what I mean? That's how I get in the algorithm. You know, like I said, if you single now, yeah, we cooked. We cooked. I'm signing out. Peace. Whew.